Good afternoon and welcome to Rocket Travels. Go for a little walk, a little bit of a stroll. We're going to investigate the local water park. Now, it's not just any old water park. There's the lake. Yes, it's quite a famous water park here in Hue, Vietnam. It's abandoned. Yes, there is an abandoned water park here in Hue. It has been vlogged to death by every YouTuber that's ever been here, and I'd imagine some just come here just to vlog the water park. It is spectacular, and I've often gazed and watched other YouTubers vlogging on this abandonment and dreamed of one day coming and experiencing it for myself. Now, when you come here, it's a little bit out of town. 16 minutes it took us precisely. My grab was 34 Vietnamese dong to get here. The drive here was beautiful, all through the back end of town of Hue. It was beautiful. Some of the buildings, all old colonial buildings. There was a mixture of like rough and ready buildings and some really nice colonial, not just colonial, but very nice buildings built with lovely architecture. Some of the areas, if I had more time, I'd like to explore. There was parks, there was shops, there was food outlets, important buildings. There were some buildings with old World War memorabilia in there, old planes and guns, all kinds of things going on en route. Right, this place, it's just coming up. I'm not going to show you quite yet. It's a glorious day, glorious. And I'm getting a lot of people sending me message. It's obviously backlogged. I'm a little bit behind my vlogs, about four or 5 days behind. Yeah, about some typhoon that's supposed to be hitting this coast of Vietnam. Well, I've been here 5-6 days, can't remember, lost track, and it is banging sunshine, whisper of a breeze. There is no typhoon. I'm sure there was a typhoon, maybe it has eased off, died off, disappeared, no idea. This place is really cool, to be quite honest. Rent your bike, don't know how much a bike is, I can see lots of them cycling around. It is a beautiful, beautiful place to come chill on your bike. I can see the place in front of me. It is spectacular. Wow, I mean, I've seen the pictures, I've seen the vlogs. When you're here in person, it's like, wow, yeah, it is impressive. We'll show you in a minute, and we'll give you some facts about, well, as many facts as I can find about it. There isn't particularly a lot on it. Just got abandoned. Probably not making any money. Who knows? But it is spectacular. Before we go and check out the abandoned dragon looking building, the water park, I've come across this random concrete car. It's the dragon car. There you go, look, there is a dragon. It looks a little bit like a Freddie Flintstone car. A little bit. Cool. Wonder what make a car that is. It looks absolutely superb. Maybe we could take it for a spin around the park. Taxi in my dragon taxi. Anybody? Check out this bad boy. Look at that. That is a superb piece of abandonment. It's a superb piece of architecture. Very, very stylish. Great big dragon. And I think you can go right up into the mouth. Let's go and take a look. The Dragon Bridge. This ambitious project started construction in 2001, finishing in 2004. But it was only operational for a very, very short time, and its low visitor numbers caused its closure in 2008. In 2024, not that long ago, this whole area was designated as a public community area stroke park where you can cycle around, jog around. Basically a beautiful, lovely place to come. And they did have plans to demolish this, which I think would be an absolute shame. And it is really nice that it is still standing, and it's nice also that you can access it without security guards, fencing, CCTV, jobs worths, you name it. It is good to enter. Let's go and explore. First things first, as you come in, this is possibly a ticket booth. So you come across the bridge, tickets please. There's someone there taking your ticket. I think what we'll do first, we're going to give you a proper tour. We're going to go all the way around the base, and then we're going to go up and in. We go around first. Wow, it looks amazing inside. That, I presume, is the toilets. We'll check out all inside areas once I've had a walk around the outside. There you go, look, that's the tail of the dragon. Can you imagine that when it was all painted? That would have looked spectacular. There's the shell, look at that. Actually, that's really cool. When you come inside, there is a little room in there with some kind of little alien creature on the wall. Is that going to pick it up? Look at that. Whoa, a little bit spooky. I did Google whether the place was haunted. Nothing came up. In fact, there's no Wi-Fi here, as you can probably imagine. Here you have maybe a drinks area. Yeah, there would have been someone in here maybe selling some soft drinks, some smoothies. There'd have been the centre there with the till, and all the customers would be sat around here on their stalls, taking in the beautiful, beautiful ambience of this place. Wow, there's a good view up there of the dragon's head. It's kind of sat on this kind of like almost futuristic spaceship like dome. Let's follow the tail around. There are 3 walkways coming off the footpath into the lake, accessing this dragon. Tourists over there doing their Instagram pictures. These here are the dragon's feet. How cool is that? Look at that. Let's go back here a little bit. Wow, see what the view is like there. Yeah, it's from the other side. That's one of its feet, and the tail goes round and round and round. Lots of little cubby holes. We'll go in there in a minute. It all looks a little bit overgrown. Let's follow the tail round. Is it a dragon? Do dragons have tails? Or is it a serpent? No, in Thailand they're more serpent-like. Still a dragon. It's got a dragon's head on. Wow, this is spectacular. Look at the way it just rolls up there. Wow, a lot of work went into this place. And there's steps going up, so we're good for access. Right, we're going in. Okay, we got our tickets. We're going in. Straight away, I know what this ground level's used for. It's an old aquarium. There you go, the fish would have been swimming around in there, and there's a tunnel you can walk through. Look at that. Imagine this back in the day. All the glass panelling on there, and you walk through here and you can gaze back up at the fish swimming around, maybe a shark or two. Wow, look at that. Wow, how superb. It's very dark in here. Yes, this lower level is an aquarium. What kind of, oh, what kind? Maybe some snakes, but definitely fish. They do have some like hole in the wall. Magic mushrooms maybe lived in there. Who knows? And on the ground level as well, there's a little bit here where you can come out. Wow, that's a shark. I told you there were sharks in here. Look, You probably can't see it at the moment. If we come down this way, wow, this place is it's amazing. Wow, from the outside you can't predict what it's like on the inside. Look, there's a shark. You can go right into its mouth and out the door. Right, I see what they've done with the stairs. They've built them inside the dragon's tail. So when you just see, if we go outside, excuse the change in lights. Yeah, so like you can see the dragon's tail sweeping around. And when you go in this section here, basically the stairs follow the tail of the dragon all the way up. So we're going to go up to the next level and check it out. Looking back into the dragon's tail, they've even designed it with a rib cage. How cool is that? What an abandonment. Okay, we've come up to the second floor. Check out the view. The end of its tail just down there, and we're at the top of the dome. Look at the view back over the lake. How superb. Lovely, lovely views. I'd love to have seen this back in the day. Graffiti on the walls. They've got these spiral, let's go this way out of the sun. These big spiral staircase going up and up to the third floor, maybe the last floor. I don't know how many floors there are. Check out this graffiti. That is a superb piece of graffiti. Somebody is very talented. It's very popular here. There is a handful of tourists going up and down, enjoying the ambience of this beautiful, accessible abandonment. How cool is that? Wow. Third and final floor. A circular room covered completely in graffiti. And the view you're going to see in a minute is superb. Not quite yet. There's loads of people in the way of the view. We're going to wait until everyone's done their own photography, and then we're going to take some snaps. And it's that moment. It's the moment I've been waiting for, and hopefully you've been waiting for. The view from the dragon's mouth. Check it out. Look at that. And this looks like back in the day they would have had some kind of water cannon there. My voice is echoing a little bit in here. I have an audience at the back here waiting for me to finish my vlog, very kindly giving me the space. How cool a place is this? I've just been pointed in this direction by a couple of locals. We are going through the jungle. What will we find? Oh, I can see something. Yes, we're in. What do you think is at the top of these stairs? I already know. You guys got a guess. Let's go up and take a look. Check it out now, you funk soul brothers. Look at these water slides. All going down into a murky pool. Maybe a crocodile living down there. Who knows? You'd imagine back in the day that you'd have your attendant up here keeping your eye on you. Lifeguards checking for your safety. Full tunnel, circular tunnel slide there. Looks a little bit dark and dingy. How about that? Let's go and check out the lower sections. Check out the big round circular, full circular tube coming down from up there, working its way round across this footpath, around down there, and there you go, down into the pool. Back in the day, all the kids and the family and any others would have been coming down there at a fair few knots per hour, all the way down into lovely blue water. I don't think it would be that colour back in the day. How superb is that? It's an oasis, tropical oasis. You can feel back in the day people would have been coming down those slides into this lovely, lovely water, which, yes, it's not lovely now. It's brown, gungy looking stuff. and there's movement in there. Who knows, maybe Mr. Crocodile has been put in there to keep away the strangers and the YouTubers. This has got to be the most spectacular abandonment I have ever done. Look at that bad boy. It's time to go. I'm hot, I'm bothered. Not that bothered. Happy bothered. Nice to be in the heat. Anyway, that's your lot. Coming up next, I haven't a clue. Scooby-Doo, over and out.